Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, NamiBODY, and today we are tackling this in my wash day routine. So what do we say about this hair? Let me give you a little background. She is 4C, y'all. 4C, 4Z, for no type of curl, coil, bounce back pattern. Like, it is thick and it is dry and it takes forever to do. But you know what? I'm glad I'm not bald, so we're just gonna be thankful. But yeah, so that's kind of where my hair lies on the spectrum of 4s. I do want to give you guys like a close-up of my hair. I also have a like headband thing around because this is a twist out. This was a twist out that was like 2 weeks old, and then once the pattern, like the definition, starts to leave from the twist out, I typically just like push it all up to the top and leave it in this poof that tends to shrink as the days go on, obviously. But here's a close-up. Also, after just showing you guys that, please excuse any lint and dirt that you see in my hair. I'm also like constantly teaching it on the floor, so the carpet gets in there, my clothes, whatever the case is. But so how do I start my wash day? Wow, Jesus be with me. Let's get to the products. I use a pre-poo, and this is the one. There we go. I believe this was, I want to say $5.99. It's like pretty cheap. It's in that $4 to $6 range. But this pre-poo, so okay, let's go back. I used to use the Diva Curl Wash Day Wonder, but everything happened with Diva Curl, and I was like, you know what? Let me not even risk it because my hair is already dry. I don't want it to fall out and things like that. But this African Pride one, I just happened to walk by and I was like, let me just try it. It is so good. It gives a lot of slippage, and what I do is I spray a chunk of hair, I like lather this in, and then I comb through it and then just give it a little twist. So I'll show you guys that. Also for my wash days, these butterfly, I think they're called butterfly clips. You've seen them, they kind of like clamp, and a pick. These are like my saviors. I mean, I can't wash my hair without these things.
So the first thing I do when I'm detangling my hair is I use my fingers to separate it. There is absolutely no way I can get that comb through my hair when it's been a few days. So I finger separate, I spray it with water, kind of just pull through the hair, just loosen it up, especially at the ends because that part gets so tight. And then I lather in the pre-poo with my fingers, and then I'll comb through it, starting at the roots, holding the ends, and just kind of picking through it until it gets really loose, working my way towards the ends. And then I put a nice easy twist in it just so it doesn't get combined with the other hair as I'm detangling the rest of my head. I literally just repeat this process until I'm done doing my entire head of hair. Again, just making sure that I get through the ends, trying not to pull anything because, you know, 4C hair, even though it is thick, it is still very delicate and it will snap if I tug too much. Here I just want to show you guys another angle. This is also a thicker section, and I advise against doing sections that are this big, especially when your hair is this tangled, because it is a lot harder to comb through it and it takes a lot more time. But I just want to show you just from the other side, and again, a thicker section, which I typically don't do, even though it takes longer, but it's worth it. It did take me a little less time. I want to say about 40 minutes, as I stopped a few times, but that is a typical detangling session for me.
So yeah, she's all detangled. Like I said before, it took a little bit less time. There is some hair that came out. Now, don't be scared. A lot of my hair comes out when I detangle it and when I do it as I'm twisting it afterwards. So this is the hairball. So it's not a terrible amount, but this is kind of standard. I'll probably have another ball like this that's gonna come out as I'm twisting it and detangling it after I wash it. But what I'm gonna use is I'm gonna start with the Head and Shoulders. Can you see that? Royal Oils Moisture Boost Shampoo. I have dandruff, very dry scalp because of my eczema, and this really does help with just getting into the scalp and like making it feel like it's very clean afterwards. And then I'm gonna use the Wash Day Delight Focus Carol's Daughter. You squirt it in the scalp, it's very liquidy, and then it gets really sudsy afterwards. I mean, it's pretty much a full liquid in here, if you can see that. I've been using these two shampoo combinations for a few months now, and it has been working really well for me. Now for my conditioner, my hair has been very, very dry, and a lot of that is probably just because it's getting cold out, the temperature change. So I purchased this Apogee white with purple writing. They have like a huge container, but I decided to just try the like little packet before I purchased the whole thing. It is a protein pack reconstructor for your hair, so I'm hoping that it works. It's supposed to soften it, and also this is like very small and very thin, and your girl has thick hair, so don't come for me. This conditioner is my absolute favorite. This size is $7.49. I've been using it since I was in middle school. It is called Silicone Mix. Yes, I know a lot of naturals do not use silicone in their products, but y'all can do what you want. This stuff will get right through the hair. It's very soft, it smells great, but this is one of the the few conditioners that actually gives me some like slip while I'm combing through my hair, because it's tough on the inside, you know? So I'm gonna wash my hair, I'm gonna put the conditioner in it, and I'm gonna put a cap on, and I'll probably leave the conditioner in for about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. I usually try to do between 30 and an hour. So I thought I had a shower cap, and I did not, so this was like right by my stuff or whatever. So I'm gonna leave this conditioner in for about 30 minutes. The Apogee, I will say, it is a thinner texture. It's like a creamy thin texture, and I dropped a little bit of it. I kind of like a thicker conditioner, so I ended up putting some of my silicone mix in with that because it just wasn't enough for my hair. But once I rinse out my hair, I will show you what it looks like without either of the products in it before I start twisting it. And we're back. I just washed out all of the conditioner that was in my hair, so I'll show you guys how my hair looks without any products in it. But moving forward, the next thing I'm gonna use to detangle my hair is I'll pop it up, the Cantu for Kids Conditioning Detangler. One of the only things that gets through this 4CCC hair, like, works so well. Shea butter, coconut oil, and honey. This is $4.99 at my regular drugstore, but you can probably get this online. I think Amazon sells it as well. And then the two twisting products I'm going to use. The first one is Jane Carter Nourish and Shine. So this is a butter, and there's not a lot left. You can see that. So you see it's yellow. It's kind of the texture of I want to say like a Palmer's cocoa butter, in that realm. I put this onto my hair right before I put my curl cream, and I use Jane Carter's Curl Defining Cream. I will also link this below. Now for these two products, they're not budget friendly, but I've been using them for 10 plus years, and the only things thick enough that provide enough moisture and shine for my hair. Like, I don't like watery products, so these have been my go-tos. I believe this on Amazon is like $24. I got this from my hair store and it was $15. So it does last a long time, but it is on the expensive side. And then this curl defining cream, this is the big tub. This is 16 ounces. I purchased this for $27. If you do go on like Amazon or Target or even janecarter.com, they sell the smaller container and that is usually like $18. So shop around. I'll try to find the cheapest one online to link below for you guys. But when I tell you, and I'll show you the consistency of these two products, but these really are like godsend, like holy grail products for me, for my 4C hair. They're not necessarily for like curly hair or wavy hair. Like, I have friends that have tried to use this curl defining cream and they're just like, it's too heavy. And for me, I'm like, give me more, give me more. So I will show you guys my hair in a second and then we'll get to detangling and twisting. So as you can see, she is shrunken and thick. I know, I think that's for my towel. There's still a little bit of fuzz in there, but give me tips. I can never get everything out of my hair when I'm washing it. And it will come out as I'm combing. But now what I'm gonna do is take sections and detangle the sections, do that all over, and then I'm going to split those sections in two, and that's when I'm gonna twist it, just so that it'll be ready for a twist out that I will not be taking out until Saturday. Today is Tuesday. They're gonna be in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I like to leave my twist in for at least 2 to 3 days because it gives me the most definition, and then I'm able to like keep my twist out for a little bit longer. If I twist my hair tonight and then take it out tomorrow morning, one, my hair will still be wet, and two, she is not gonna be cute for longer than an hour. So I like to leave the twist in for a bit, and I style the twist. Sometimes I pin them, tuck them, pull them back, or whatever the case is, but let's just get to it.
So very similar to my detangling process, I finger split my hair. I rarely ever part it with a comb unless it's blown out and completely straight. And then I go through the same process of adding the detangling product, finger combing it through, getting to the ends, and then taking the pick through it and just working my way down from the root all the way to the tips, being mindful of the tips as always because those are the more delicate parts. I repeat this process until my whole head is finished. Here I just want to show you guys a thicker part of my hair. It's typically a little bit harder to comb out the center of my head. For whatever reason, the back part, like around the nape of my neck, is like the easiest or the softest part of my texture, but in the center, I really have a go of it trying to comb through, especially when it gets towards the end.
Okay, we're getting there. So now that she's completely detangled, I don't care about the parts. I know that when I take out my twist, I'm gonna have a center part, so that's the only one that I actually tried with the comb. The rest of it, I'm going to divide each one of these twists into two, just so that they're a little bit smaller and they're gonna be way more defined.
Almost the same process here. You know, I separate the hair with my fingers. Again, trying to get, I want to say, as straight of a part as I can, because I don't want to be like pulling any hairs that get caught in one twist over the other. But I add the butter in my hair first, and then I'll add the twist cream into that. And for these twists, since this is going to be how my hair will set for the next couple of days, I like to make sure the twist is very tight. Before, I've just been doing them loose just to keep the hair out of the way, but these I want to make sure that the twist holds, and I kind of coil the bottom of it as well. I know you see product in that hair. My hair is low porosity, so it does take a while to absorb, but I promise you it will by tomorrow.
And here it is, guys. So these are the twists. I know you can still see the product. My hair takes a long time to absorb product, but it will, I promise. I will also pop in tomorrow to show you how they look after they've dried a bit, once I style it in the way that I'm going to be wearing it for the next couple days until I do a twist out. But until then, she's clean, she's plump, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Hey y'all, so I just wanted to pop in really quick and show you my hair. This is the morning after. It is almost dry. I ended up sitting under the dryer last night for about 30 minutes just because it was still soaking wet, but I'll wear it like this for another like 2 days, and then I'm gonna be taking it out on Saturday.
So this isn't exactly the day after. This is 2 days after. It was very humid. I had a photo shoot. My hair was a mess. So I just retwisted it dry, and then I took it out this morning, and she's just ready to go.